Hey, it's Sunday and welcome to the final chapter of my house hunting journey in Japan. Previously, we left off looking at the last two properties. The market moves very fast, so I had to make a decision. It was between the Smurf house and the Oreo filling house. It was really hard to choose between the two. Both had great locations located in Arashiyama. On the surface, the Oreo house was in a better condition, however, it would still need the same amount of work as the Smurf house. As for the layout, the Smurf house had this awful bathroom situation and the Oreo house had a tiny kitchen with a toilet in it. I got some renovation estimates done really fast, and although it is extremely ugly, the Smurf house bathroom is very doable and the space is there. However, for the Oreo house, the kitchen is very small and the plumbing work to relocate the toilet to the back of the house was actually very expensive. The prices were very similar, but I got the cost on the blue house lowered, so the comparisons were over. Team Smurf.
Send help.
I don't know how people on TV and the internet make buying a house look so glamorous. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat nothing on this channel. This entire process was a nightmare. Actually, I was supposed to be filming a TV show with you guys probably know the show, I won't mention too much, but I just thought this process was way too messy right now and uncertain to involve any kind of TV program. Between the thousands of trips to transfer and deposit money, to the thousands of trips to the ward office, to all of the paperwork, it was very exhausting. I had done a lot of research, so I pretty much knew all of the things I needed. However, when I last saw the real estate agent, I specifically asked him, what all documents do I need to prepare so I can be ahead of all of this? He assured me I would just need da-da-da-da-da. Fast forward to the last second, and suddenly there are a million things that take a lot of time that I suddenly need.
This paperwork looks awful.
But the worst part had to be the 6-hour-long contract signing meeting. 6 hours. The material was so complicated that none of my Japanese friends could help, so I had to hire an interpreter. I confirmed with the agency how long this meeting would take. They told me 2 hours. So I booked the interpreter for that time, and the first 2 hours was spent going over a contract that they later discovered was completely null and void in the event of this other contract.
How you are, you don't just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Bruh, if you know, you know. You almost never see Japanese people angry. The interpreter had to stop and was like, why did we just go over this for 2 hours? We then spent the next 4 hours going over the actual contract, which suddenly needed to be sent in right away.
Bruh.
There was a storm that day. Even though I asked if this can be done in the morning, they said no, you gotta go now. Long story short, no, I can't get a taxi. There is no bus or train. Walking would take too long, so I took my bike.
And
Bro. What? And of course, that week, I was sick. Oh. Between all the traveling, stress, rushing, and constantly running around, there was no time to keep up with my health. If it wasn't for AG1 by Athletic Greens, I don't even think I would have consumed anything other than coffee. Thank you AG1 by Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. It is really hard to get all of your vitamins and daily nutrients throughout the day. With me being so busy and running around constantly, it's almost impossible. This is my little cheat here. AG1 helps by supporting my extremely busy lifestyle by giving me energy and the immune support that my body needs. And I love how they have travel packets, making it so easy and convenient. I literally have no excuse. I just pop it in my bag and I'm good to go. There's pretty much water everywhere, and that's the only other ingredient. If I am at home, I like to add in some drops of their liquid dietary supplement, vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. If you are busy like me, or maybe you just want some extra support, I highly recommend AG1 by Athletic Greens. And Athletic Greens is giving my subscribers a 1-year free supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. So many amazing benefits. 75 vitamins, probiotics, minerals, and more. All in one convenient daily serving. You can place your greens in this really cute little canister. It comes with a scooper, and I love the size, shape, and look of this cup. I just bring it with me wherever I go. Also, I hate drinking water, and this is another great way to trick myself into drinking more. It's got ingredients that support your energy, your gut health, your digestion, and your immune system. Super clean, no GMOs, gluten-free, dairy-free, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. We love that. And they are NSF certified. It just lets people know what's on the label is in the product. Go to the link in the description box now and get a year's supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Thank you again, AG1 by Athletic Greens, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the stress. Alright, update. So, I still don't have the house, and I'm also in jeopardy of losing it just because I can't give them the money because they're making it so complicated. So I'm on my way to the immigration office now. The real estate agent said I can't pay for the house unless I get my ID name, the name on my ID changed to katakana because right now it's in English because my name is in English. So I called the immigration office twice and they told me both times I can't do it. My name on my ID has to match my passport. So yeah, I'm gonna go up there in person and see what they say. He just wanna fight! Anyways, that was the rant. That's it. Let's see how this goes.
形で住民票にお出しすることはできるのですが、印鑑カタカナ表記はございません。はい。
After trying time and time again, we found an alternative. I love how like you don't have to handle money here. Like everything that you have to pay for, they give you these little tickets and you just pay with these little like token things. Like at the ramen shop. And then it was the Hanko issue. It's a stamp that you register that acts as your official signature in Japan. When I moved here, I registered my actual signature instead. Yes, you can do that. I told them this, but they wouldn't listen and insisted I go get a Hanko and get it registered, very last minute by the way, so I did. Okay, brown. That looks granny, yeah? Like too granny. Yellow? Yellow is really pretty. It's my favorite color. I'm getting the black. What do you think? Finally, it was time to buy the house. They told me I had to pay in person, so I booked some tickets and it was off to Kyoto again. Today's the big day and we're 5 minutes late with no coffee. The entire process is a lot. You need the real estate agent, your bank, an official scriver. The owner of the house was actually there, and I was so happy that I got to meet them and talk with them. They were so kind. It's actually kind of rare for people from Kyoto to sell their house to foreigners, so I expressed my gratitude and told them thank you like a million times. Remember that Hanko I was forced to get? Well, we sat down and signed a mountain of paperwork. The bank lady came over and said, "What are you doing? Why did you use a Hanko? You have your signature registered with us. You have to do all this paperwork all over again." Y'all, I didn't even look up, but I know the company can feel my eyeballs burning through the back of my head, looking at them like, didn't I tell you? So we had to do it all over again in pen. I'm clumsy and I can't spell, so you know that means a million more times, in addition to a mountain of other problems that I don't even have enough time to talk about. Anyways, the bank withdrew my money. I paid all parties involved. It was so interesting seeing them hand the lady a bag of money. Only in Japan. When it was over, I wasn't expecting this, but I actually got the keys right then and there. And the house was officially mine. Ducci needs this, like all of it. Okay, we're gonna get a hat. Like, how could you not? It's necessary. I wish they had one for Douglas. I spoke too soon. just got the keys, and we decided to go straight there, because I did not think I was gonna get the keys today, but I had to do like a whole bunch of measurements and stuff, so I can get estimates. So we just ran to the dollar store, got like a little tape measure, because I didn't even bring a tape measure, because I didn't think we was gonna be able to go there. Also, it's probably gonna be a while before I can come back here, so we bought like a whole bunch of these, I don't know what to call them, dehumidifying agent of charcoal. Japanese houses are made of paper, as I've said many times, and they get really moldy. Obviously, it's really like humid in the summer and stuff, so the whole house gets wet and moldy, and you have to put like these little things in like your closet, just wherever, so that stuff doesn't mold to death. I'm gonna try and like do something to keep the mold away, even though I don't think it's gonna help much. I also got a bunch of like smelly good things so that the place doesn't smell too awful. Anyways, I will talk with you guys when we get there. We're on the train now, it's a little noisy. All right, we have made it to Arashiyama. We actually got bikes so that I can hurry up and go to my favorite stoppy shop, but as you can see, there's like at least, I don't know, 12 groups of people ahead of me, so I don't think I'm gonna be eating anything anytime soon. I'm so sad. Yo, the way here was bananas.
Bananas in pajamas.
I have never seen Arashiyama that packed. I have seen it that packed maybe once. Insane. This was like the second worst I've ever seen it. I feel so bad. I run into subscribers and I'm like, I'm so glad y'all came to Arashiyama, but this ain't what I was intended for y'all to see. It doesn't matter if it's Arashiyama, Kyoto, somewhere in Tokyo, it doesn't matter. If it's that crowded, it's not enjoyable. But I think it's two things. Number one, it's like a special time here for fall leaves, because this is definitely where you need to be. Just look at it, bro, it's beautiful. Look, bruh, it's beautiful. You kind of look fall. You look fall-y. Little red beard. Also, the border's literally just opened, and this is like the first peak foliage thing since the borders opened. I'm hoping that's why it's so crazy. I feel bad, like if you guys come here and it's all crowded, like, you know, it's not gonna be as enjoyable. So avoid peak seasons if you can. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna ride bikes to the house because it's a lot faster. We walked to the house, we took the train to the house, we took a car to the house, and now we're gonna do a bike to the house just so we can see like what it's like biking to the place, because there's a really nice bike path actually, like up along the river that we haven't even gotten to check out yet. I'm not gonna get coffee because the line was nuts. Arabica. I wanted Arabica, but not anymore. I think I have to pass. But yeah, we got some more business to do here, so I don't really have that much time anyways. I just wanted to eat at my favorite little spot, get a Kyoto beer, even though it's not the green one, it's the blue one. And then I'm pretty much going home after this. Ducci and Douglas. Oh, we made a friend again, as always. I got my normal seafood donburi, but I always ask for 2 crabs. It only comes with 1. I also got a fish, but I tore it up before I could film it. It's like fermented, it's not like fresh.
This is gyudon.
Which is?
Thinly sliced beef with onions, grilled in some sort of soy sauce.
Simmered in
soy sauce and sugar, and served on rice.
Yeah.
With some daikon.
Which you're not gonna eat, so...
Correct.
Oh, yes. Gonna be new to the pumpkin. Gonna be new to this peanut. I don't know what broth is in here, but it's so good. You know how to get to the house? Because I definitely don't.
Absolutely.
Bike path, and it's beautiful. Look at this little thing, it's so far. Look at this flat land. They could just be down here picnicking. Wow, that's so nice. Beautiful. Wow. Molding wallpaper. Now I regret not bringing gloves. Excuse me. excuse me, sir, you need to get out of here. We got new owners and you're not welcome.
Evicted.
We made it to the house. We're just taking measurements and also putting like little smelly good things, mold things. I already ripped up the wallpaper because I was very curious to see what was behind this wall. Roach packs. I haven't seen any roaches, but just in case. Toilet things. There are these 3 things on the ground where you can like store food, but why 3? Usually just 1. Nice. We gotta return the bikes by 5, but I was hoping they'd have that apple one they had last time. They don't have it, so we just got a custard, but they have raw chocolate, which is very new. Woo! And bye-bye, Kyoto. What the fuck was that? Oh. Got all my stuff in here so I can edit on the train. Get a video up, you know? Kyoto look like Shibuya on a Saturday, Halloween night.